please come inside.
Well,
Hello.
nice to meet you.
Please take a seat.
Thank you very much. So, is my business card?
Yes, thank you. And this is my business card.
Thank you very much.
Okay, welcome to our company. So, yes, and I have received your CV and application letter. And today we go further for with interviews. So, first I will say something about our company. We are EFG Group, and we are one of the partners from EFG Finance Group in Switzerland. And we are third biggest company in Switzerland, so I hope it's something interesting for you. And we mainly specialize in financial markets and also provide structured investment service in Switzerland, but also internationality. So yes, this is something about company. And I would like to ask you some questions. First of all, can you tell me something about your personality?
Yes, of course. But first of all, I want to thank you very much for the opportunity.
Yep.
And I'm really grateful to be here. About myself. My name is Tim Fabian Böhnke.
Yep.
I lived in Germany almost my whole life, but studied international business and management in Groningen, in the Netherlands. I decided to study international business and management in Groningen because it's really international. We were studying in English, so I'm really fluent in English. And during my study, I got a really good overview of how a company works.
Yeah.
We were working in a lot of groups and had to analyze a lot of companies, not only based on finance, but also a lot about how marketing strategies affect their finance products. And furthermore, I did a year abroad during my studies. I studied for half a year in Beijing at the BUT. Yeah, and I was able to get my minor in economics there. And then I did an internship at UBS, also in Switzerland. I guess you know the bank. And then after my year abroad, I made my specification in finance. Yep. So I think I have a really good overview how to analyze a company, how different markets react to different changes. But
can you tell me, like, why did you choose this particular field of study?
I started when I was 17. I did an internship at Credit Suisse for only a month, but it gave me a really good internal perspective how big the field of finance is. I mean, you can do so much in finance, and finance is everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's really interesting. I think it's really interesting how one small event can affect the whole world because of globalization. And
But why do you think you might like to work for our company but not the other company?
I'm sorry again?
Why do you think you like to work for our company? What is the impression from you?
Your company? Well, first of all, the internationality of your company. As you can see from my CV, I lived in Germany, Netherlands, Beijing, Switzerland for half a year. I'm young. I want to see the world. I want to experience different cultures, and I think your company gives me the opportunity to work and experience different cultures. And even though you work with the EFG European Financial Group, you're still a quite small company, and I think that's also what I really like. I don't want to be in one big company where I'm like, I don't want to say nothing, but where I'm just a small part.
Yeah.
I want to do something, I want to affect something, and also, of course, your internationality.
You say you have work for you have to internship in Beijing, and you have to study with the international study.
Yeah.
So have you ever had any difficulty to get along with your colleagues or supervisors?
No, I'm pretty easygoing as a person. Not easygoing like when I'm working, but it's my personality is open-minded. I can, of course, there are always people that a little bit harder to cope with, but I think I'm really open to everyone, and
so your character is open-minded too.
Definitely open-minded.
Yeah. But like as you see in our company, there's some job requirement, but I would like to ask, do you prefer working with other people or by yourself?
I would prefer working with other people. Definitely you have to work on your own to analyze something, but if you work with other people together, you can brainstorm. You can see where you might have problems, or where it's easier to perform better if you have a group, a small group. I like working in a small group with 4 or 5 people, because that's the most efficient way to solve problems and come up with ideas.
Okay, that's so interesting. But then you have to work with the other people, and sometimes we have a quite tough start. So how do you feel about the overtime work?
I mean, I'm young. I'm still really active, and during my studies, it was also a lot of work. It's we had currently 3 or 4 projects at the same time, and so I know how to work with stress. I know how to plan, how to guide a team, and if it comes to overtime, that's definitely not a problem.
Yeah. So you mean you can work when we really require some overtime work? It's not a problem for you.
Yes.
That is very good. Okay, then maybe some question a bit about your personal, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
How do you spend your spare time? What are your hobbies?
I'm playing the guitar since I'm 6 years old. I also played in a couple of bands, and playing the guitar is.
That is my favorite instrument.
It helps you to keep your mind off something, to really relax, and it happens to me a lot when I'm playing guitar. I'm playing, and suddenly an idea comes to my mind. It's like, okay, perfect. It helps me to be creative, to get my strength and focus back. And additionally, I played for 5 years American football.
American football?
American football. I'm currently not playing it anymore, but I will definitely start either with American football or any other team sport, because I really like the team spirit. I really like to motivate other people, to get them to be the best, to get the best out of a group.
Yes, so motivating. Come back to job. If you have to work with the boss, like manager, what type boss do you prefer?
I would definitely prefer a boss who lets me work. I mean, of course, I need guidance since I don't have that much working experience. Yes, I have my internships, but those were only for half a year, and I didn't work in creating financial products yet. So I need in the beginning definitely a little bit of guidance. So yeah, I would prefer a job, a boss who's also open-minded, supportive, and someone I can talk to if I have problems. But
Okay. Yeah. So just suppose if you are accepted by our company, how long do you expect you will stay with us?
I didn't for a long time, I guess. But I definitely want to. I mean, I have my bachelor degree right now, so I definitely want to do my master. But before I do my master, I want to get some working experience for at least 2 years. So I would be staying at least for 2 years. And if your company provides like a program where I can study, do my master, and still work for you, then I will definitely work with your company for more than 2 years. So is it possible to get, do you have a program where I can...
Yeah. Oh, to tell you something, unfortunately we don't have really directly the program to support you like to go for master study, but we have the program in talent program. For this program you need to apply for it. You're not automatically accepted by our company directly, but you have to apply for it. Yeah, so competitive with another competitor. You have to show how motivated you are, and you can check more detail on our websites about the programs. But definitely we have some support for beside your working. You can do your study master in the evening or weekends. But yeah, you have to really work hard to achieve something, right?
That's so always the case.
Yeah. So that is what we can offer for you.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe the last questions, a little bit sensitive questions. What is your idea about your salary, and how much money do you hope you can earn when you reach 30 years old?
Well, I think it's pretty hard to say what I want to learn in 30 years because we don't know what happens in 30 years. But I guess the starting salary would be 2,000, 3,000 per month.
Brutto, netto?
Well, 2,000 netto would be nice.
Yeah.
To cover all my expenses and also the studies. Yeah, in 30 years.
Yeah.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
It's
we discuss more about this.
Yeah.
Okay, then that is our questions for you, and thank you very much for joining. And do you have any more questions for the company?
Yeah, well, we actually talked already about the master possibilities. Do you also offer any training programs during when I'm working at your company?
Yeah.
Like if I'm, yeah.
Yes, you can see on our vacancies also we really focus more on like many program and domain job to do with also the analysis and data related to finance and also the investment company. So we also have to working with like something like functional programs. In this program you need special training for 6 months to 1 year, and during this time you also get support from another staff. But that is like you're not automatically accepted directly to the company, but you have like start training for a few months, then to see how you can cope with new environment and all the program, because as you see, we are the financial company, and it's something very critical, and we need really precise, accurate employees. So, yeah, this is a time for you to prove yourselves, and also the good chance if you can cope with new environment and also the program we apply for you, then the door is open. Then we would welcome you.
Yeah. One more question. It says in your application form that I would be structuring projects in all asset class.
Mm-hmm.
Is it possible to specify in one asset class? So, of course, in the beginning, I would like to get to know all the areas which is possible, but is it possible to, after, let's say, half a year or 1 year, to really specify in bonds or...
Yes, if you can check again from the website, we focus on the market making and secondary market service, structured product like certifications, bonds, warrant, and other derivative instruments. So you can focus on one thing for investment, but it's with your plus points if you can also join with another teams, because if you focus on one thing, it's really good for your knowledge about one thing. But if you could join another team, this is something for you to learn, and also you have more opportunity for promotion in the future. So it's something your choice.
And one more question is, I know you are a really global company. Is it also possible to work part-time for a specific project in different countries?
Oh, that is a very interesting question. Actually, we mainly focus our office in Switzerland, but we are also we provide the service also internationally. So the footprint is Europe, but also in Asia. So sometimes we work like project. So during the year we have the project. We will inform the people about our project and how it's going. So we can then you can apply for it if you want, like in Asia or in Europe. So you have to look it up.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Okay, then thank you very much for coming, and I hope to see you again.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye.